Alright, so the other day I did a vlog on a whole video about the 30-pound burrito in Brooklyn, in New York. And it was a challenge that I pretty much just called out bullshit. I still call it out bullshit because a lot of people started doing news stories about it. I'm pretty sure my video didn't instigate it, but who knows? Maybe it did instigate all the news stories. But that being said, I still think it's bullshit because it was one of those stories where, you know, it's so absurd that nobody's going to be able to finish, and therefore they can, you know, propose this challenge where if you eat a 30-pound burrito on your own, plus a pitcher of margaritas with a $150 entrance fee, can't go to the washroom, you will get, and if you finish it, you will get 10% ownership in that goddamn burrito joint. 10% restaurant ownership. Now, guess what? That totally worked. I don't know one news agency that didn't report on this. I don't know one. So many news agencies reported on the shit. And now you can tell that this was done on purpose. It was done on purpose. They did this news story on purpose to get that media attention and get people, you know, over there. I'm trying to get my camera rested because I'm trying to just get into a position here. But anyway, so they pretty much agreed, I guess, after a while, after all these news stories, and I guess a lot of people calling bullshit as to that shit really is impossible for 30 pounds. Nobody's gonna eat 30 pounds of burrito plus a pitcher of margaritas. Nobody's gonna do it. I don't care what you say. I don't see anyone doing it. And if somebody does it, I really don't see them living. Maybe. I don't know. But I just don't see it happening. So, what did they do? They upped the challenge. They didn't up the challenge. They made the challenge easier. And actually more inviting, I guess. So that people actually do the challenge and people actually come and take pictures and talk about this joint. What is the challenge? 30-pound burrito. If 2 people finish it, you get $1,000 in cash plus $500 in gift cards. So that's a lot more exciting. So I say, why don't I do it with someone? That'd be a freaking cool video, don't you guys think? I think that we should do it. I think I should do it with somebody. I think it'd be an awesome eating challenge video. I think it'd be beyond epic, to be honest. Just beyond epic. But the pictures are it's just ridiculous how big this thing is. 30 pounds. 30 pounds! I can eat a couple burritos on the regular and feel great, you know? I can eat 5 pounds of burritos and feel great. But if I eat 15 pounds of burrito, I'm gonna feel terrible. The other person's gonna feel terrible. I think they finally smartened up with this, but at the end of the day, like I said, if I ever opened up a restaurant, I would do the exact same thing. I would create the most ridiculous eating challenge. And I would say, if you finish, you get half of my fucking restaurant because it's just not gonna happen. Right? Am I right? Yeah, it's totally right. So let's think of different things that I could do. How about if you finish a 50-pound pizza? You know, I think there's one in LA called Big Mama's or Big Mama. I think it's called Big Mama's. They have a 50-pound pizza. Yeah, if you finish that on your own, in which 6 pro eaters have a difficult time finishing, you will get 10% ownership in my massive company. If you finish 3 of my turkeys, totaling 40 or 50 pounds, you will get 10% ownership of my company. In fact, if I get a video of somebody finishing, let's think of something absurd. Not absurd. This is actually realistic. Realistic. If I see somebody eating 1,000 pierogies, 50 pounds of pierogies, I will give you half of my YouTube channel. I will give you 50% ownership into the Furious Pete channel. The main channel. I want to see 50 pounds of pierogies. Mark my words. Bum bada bum bum. 50 pounds. And I will give you ownership. I just think it's a wicked marketing move. It's smart, and they did it right. But I think it's funny because now they came back with this new eating challenge where it's 2 people to finish the 30-pound burrito, in which I still think that'll be very difficult to see finished. I think it'll still be really difficult. I think after this kind of passes, they're gonna do another one where it's like, if 3 people finish it, which is 10 pounds of burrito, which I think is realistic, then you get whatever. But I think that's what's gonna happen next. I see that happening. But for a burrito place to open up and just specialize in eating challenges, I wonder what the actual burrito tastes like. The problem is with all these big burritos, I've had some big burritos, and they usually, when it's an eating challenge and they know that you're gonna finish it, or a good chance that, whatever, you'll come close, they don't put quality stuff inside. When you order a good burrito for yourself, and it's just as a meal, you'll get more quality in there than a burrito eating challenge. A lot of times they'll put a lot of beans inside, and it just gets like it becomes a sloppy mess. I've done a bunch of these things where it's just a sloppy mess, or it's shitty quality meat inside, and it's not fun doing those burrito challenges. It just gets really weird. And when you're eating that kind of texture, when it's all mushy and mashy and everything like that during an eating challenge, it becomes very difficult to finish and very difficult to feel well while doing it. It gets all creamy, it turns in your stomach, and it's just not good. But anyways, if I think that I should film this, I might even head to Brooklyn and team up with someone to do this challenge. If you let me know if you guys want to see that. That might be cool to do, at least cool to film, because that'll just be absurd. Absolutely absurd. But at the end of the day, maybe I just shouldn't do that. I don't know. I kind of just look at these news stories, and being in Shanghai, China right now, with no burritos in sight, I kind of just want a burrito. That's pretty much why I want to do the challenge, because I'm in the mood for burrito. All this dim sum and everything else that we're eating here kind of makes me crave a burrito. Anyways, let me know what you guys think of this challenge. Let me know if you guys think that it's just a marketing scheme, or just to try and get marketing. Not a scheme. It's not a scheme. It's sort of a scheme. Marketing. It's sort of a marketing scheme, but just a marketing ploy for attention to get this restaurant on the map, because it is pretty smart at the end of the day. It is pretty smart. So I'll catch you guys later. As always, daily vlogs coming up on this channel. Always subscribe, thumbs up the video, and all that other jazz. Thank you for your daily support. Love you guys. Lots of stuff coming out soon. Boom! Stay sexy. Down out. That's what, the Pearl Tower?
Look at you.
Where the hell did you... You're Jack, right?
Yeah.
Seriously. The producer.
He's got no shoes. I don't have shoes.
Why don't you wear shoes?
Why is there? Keep running.
Okay.
Why is there all these toilets here? Just ran 10K today.
Really?
It's a gym.